All right, family, Mona, good evening from your side, Toronto, Canada. Me, DJ Million. One for welcome Mona to this broadcast, and I also want for tell Una plenty thank you for joining, and I want for say blessed Saturday to Una. And to we brothers, them way they in the mood of fasting, I want to say Ramadan Mubarak to Una, if I'm right, and let God answer Una prayer them. And also I want to tell Kushe and Kabo to be Salon Christian brothers and sisters them way then just done their own Lent, and then done the Easter last weekend, and also they are going to be in the house of God tomorrow again for Telgo Tenki Unakushe Unakabo. Well, my Salon brother and sisters, the reason we make us see there today, and for talk to we the Salon people them, especially the one that we day in Maryland and other parts of the country, United States. We get few Salon people themselves where I understand say they run for office inside the American system or the American government system. So I want to talk to you now but one today when we own Salon sister Sia Finoh, where they run for Prince George's County Council na District 3, and plenty of Una Didi, and I believe say Una no say election they come, and this election where they come it get for happen from June 16 to June 23rd, and we get 65 days, 11 hours and 45 minutes left for make Una go join with sister and elect them. My brother and sisters them, you know, I know say when they come to the NTR, plenty Saloma no go come for listen, because we Sierra Leoneans them, we always don't they miss opportunities them. We always don't they miss chances them. We for don't help we Sierra Leoneans them at the different parts of the world where we did. They waste so many times on unnecessary things, and the things that we for the lay and pan we for help we country go before we know they do them. We lay we hand past so many things them we know important, and that don't contribute to the state of the country, and also it don't contribute to the way our people them we not even competent they get access to we leadership position, and at the end of the day they left the country. So I know say if I be to talk about something crazy, a lot of people for don't come on board and can listen to what they say craziness. We're not going to help anything. You're not going to help me, not going to help you. Just you don't know talk something crazy. You say DJ Million don't talk something crazy. But what I'm going to say here today is something very, very important to we Sierra Leoneans. I see a lot of us, this is not going to be long. A lot of us still at the diaspora today. Some of us we ready for married, you go rent hall. We rent them hall like for pay them $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. We want show off, we want show bagbati, we want show say yes indeed, you want a big wedding. And then people know they go give them money then too. That $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. Now people them we come together and think say, hey, let us do something to make money. Let us do something for sure say yes indeed. We not just consider in America, but we involve in something where they help with community or they give respect to the community. Now that make you see when election can come in America, you see people from different part of the world. We don't come to America, don't search to America, then they participate inside them politics. And for sake of that, Sunday we can see no more say, how the Mexican and they go before pass we? How the Filipinos and they go before pass we? How the Jamaicans and the Caribbean, some people come from Caribbean, they go before pass we? How the Indians and they go before pass we? How the Chinese and they go before pass we? It's simple. Now the fact is, when they come overseas, they not only come overseas and students such as don't come overseas, they look into the system, look for opportunities in the system, and then tap in those opportunities, and at the end of the day, we see things then easy for them. But we Sierra Leoneans, and we so relaxed to the extent that we not only relaxed, so then you could look somebody no more, you know, like him for nothing no more. And at the end of the day, maybe that person to go and get into something where will benefit all. You will sit down back and say, no, I am not going to support that person because of funny reason. You think say, hey, that person they me not go support him because that person they nearly chill with me. That person they me not support him because that person they they around me. That person they I need to support him because that person they who get business they candy blah 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 and so. Well, I can say, all right, you get excuse for not supporting that person there. But the excuse, is it based on what you they feel or based on how tomorrow will be? Because if it's based on what you get now your heart for that person there, I'm telling you that so many times you go kick your blessing. Alright? But my brother and sisters today are there for talk for sake of his sister Sia Finoh, where they run for office at the United States of America. Again, like I say, there are other sisters where somebody I know say they run. Well, I take them bit by bit, make a not cloud all. La bring them with sister Sia Finoh too. With sister Sia Nakono. And as a born, let people know this in America born. As a born, it come here. And you don't come here, God don't get the opportunity, you don't get access to where himself go on for tinap tomorrow and add to that Sierra Leonean value. The Sierra Leonean values for say inside America leadership, we self get people them with the inside. My brother and my sister, there are so many times in life, so many things that will affect your country today. Sometimes we say it delay, you need to work well, you need to slow this and that, because we Sierra Leoneans they come with man country with big opportunity. What will they do? We they fail for tap on their opportunities and they for let we life them go before for let we community them go work for let we country self go get that respect. I can tell I say me na Canada day Toronto. Inside Toronto they see the Somalian and they when they say election and they participate so many. You go see the billboards them all over the lawn posters them, you see them all over. These people, Somalians, Nigerians, Jamaicans, Filipinos, Chinese, Mexican, Italians, Portuguese. Them people are not to hear them come out to. But when they come, they know see they are citizens and the law give them the right for participate at particular level. Then they tap inside there. Then they go inside there. And when them go inside there, what's in the happen? My brother and sister. Then people and they support them and they succeed. They not only succeed, then they go into the system and then they even know how for draw support and community, how for do because there are so many community funded projects and where we Sierra Leoneans them no anything about, because you know what do we don't have people that we are pushing, supporting for going to the system for make it benefit with. Inside Toronto today, we have so many brothers and sisters from Portugal, from Italy, from India. We get the most powerful halls them, the most powerful business them where they own. How? It's when they get into politics. And when they get into politics, a politician come back to the young communities and look into people that we want for invest, we want for do business, and come and tell and say, hey, now so and so opportunity do una tap in today, and we go back una for make una able for achieve. Now make today we pay 5,000, 7,000, 8,000. Depends on the kind of hall we want. Those hall are people who can put really and nothing together to get to pass and through them their own countryman where they in government. Instead go lobby and say, hey, there's a warehouse there where they use again. I can able for lobby for you, come and say, now this is the community want, blah blah blah. And at the end of the day, then they able for get placed where they meet. They able get hold where they invest. Understand? This is what they do. But we Sierra Leoneans we so relaxed that when we come overseas, we get lily and nothing, we don't satisfy. As long as we family eat, the next person not for be supported. A bad. Inside Toronto, the Jamaicans, the Sri Lankans, the Indians, because of the involvement in the national politics, they're able to create way for them people to the extent that then places like Starbucks, or I get and we get Tim Hortons, we get Starbucks, morning coffee, different places, and then McDonald's, they're going to contract with them. Then they bring their citizens from their country for come, because then they come on working permit, then can work and make their money. Because what you do, they're involved in politics. Then they play part in the national politics. Then they contribute. So when they see the opportunity, then first they come to the community leaders them and say, hey, this and this is what is available. Una tap in that, the government go able offer so many people, because now them part of the world here, then they bring people them come every year. Hundreds of thousands of people in the inside this country there. So if you have somebody who you vote for, when are you a Sierra Leonean person, go inside there, I'm telling you, that person there, if you don't see the example where Italian, Mexican, Indian, then they do. Now them blessing day, I believe said himself must tap into that blessing day. Listen, let's Sierra Leoneans a level they present we like we say we all bad. No, not we all bad. We have good people. The only thing is we are too lazy to support our brothers and sisters. We are too lazy in identifying people that are fit, capable of pushing our nation forward. How we go push our nation forward? So many times we talk say, hey, what things can go our country? Hey, well, we go protest. This they happen. But if you have somebody in a Sierra Leonean, where they inside the system, all what thing they happen in our country, past and now, you able to go to that Sierra Leoneans them, that Sierra Leonean day, we quick for make sure say it give that opportunity for able to get that quick access to the people that we want for complain to. This is how the other countries succeed. This is how other countries and they go before, because then they push the young people them into the system, into the political system. We in Sierra Leone, we they wait for that we brother and sister can beg, we can tete, can lay down a ground for we. I will talk to my sister Sia Finoh. I say, what is the problem? Are Sierra Leoneans supporting you? I say, I don't know. These people know they come. Some people even complain, say, how me know they go party with them. But I say, is that a reason for Sierra Leoneans for say they're not going to support somebody where in a Sierra Leonean we want for where they vie for an office like that? I still don't think about. Let me ask these brothers. When Joe Biden made the campaign, Joe Biden can a community party. When people, a lot of Sierra Leoneans came out last time and voted for Barack Obama, Obama became a community party? No. Fight for your own. Complain later. Let we learn to give people a chance. Let we learn to support people them rather than making claim for them. If we frown at we own, tomorrow God forbid, your brother go get problem. National problem. Where you look for sababu? The community where we sister Sia Day, a lot of problem, a lot of domestic problem, a lot of family problem, plenty get boy picking, plenty get girl picking. Where God forbid go one day into a problem, deportation problem. You have a voice, an opportunity. 80% chance say you go get somebody go call to say, hey, now this don't happen. Budia, tinap for sika me picking. Make no important. Tima for sake of me brother, make no important. Then it possible say a sister Sia go able for at least all thing sababu. No sababu no sababu there too. But the only thing is the sababu they go according to the laws. It able make way say okay, me will make sure say I give you a good lawyer we go represent you now. I will show you to a good lawyer, a democratic lawyer. We go a Democrat when a good lawyer. We will come. Oh, when we start give somebody on a Republican way they look into them case here, we are Sabi or we me governor Sabi, we will help and make sure say it can't do the worst and not go deport them. These are opportunities and when we Sierra Leoneans and they lost because they fail for support. If somebody say okay, we sister Sia they can't party. Not all man they go party. Like I said, like I asked just now, Biden no carry party, but you vote for him. Hillary Clinton no been carry party, but you go to Obama line almost hours you vote for him. Barack Obama no carry party, one day no carry your community, but you go to you vote for him. This is your sister, for goodness sake. She is your own sister. This not the time for let you una support him. Maybe you know that county day, you know that district day. But I'm telling you, you still able to come out and reach out to Sia and say, how I go help? How I go able to team up with you this door to door, now you constituency or whatever they call them in districts. Now we say I will bring more Sierra Leoneans in. When I get business the one they do right now in that place there. Almost when the MC they will come and say, okay, let we as they do MC, talk about your sister. Say, hey, one we sister or we sister and they run for office, so let we come out and support them. Just like I go see now CNN, the Democrat then push you say, hey, let's come out and do early voting or let's go door to door. And you can do that. You can do that. So you would in a Prince George County na Maryland, una know. Let we come out this time and let we be CEO Sierra Leoneans and this time for the tap into opportunities and we go help with country. People now we go get a quicker voice for we. Let we come out. Yeah, so my sister Rhea na www.siafinoh.com. Go there, you will see how for contribute. Like we sister say, if you're not even able for come and support, even if you dare Atlanta, even if you dare California, but you as a Sierra Leonean feel say yes, it is a good thing for Lausa begin here. It's a Sierra Leoneans and they inside the American system. You can even donate or contribute. You $10, you $5, like me now. So the Liberal Party, I always contribute. I always make sure say my name they inside the system, because when sometimes we can feel say them people are in fool. Now I make I can advise every Sierra Leonean, any part of the world where you day, as long as you are eligible, as long as you get document for which you day, where election come, participate. Because when election can they send slip to you. That slip they want to make consent to you because you do not the system, so you're a citizen. You get a file. You get the system. They know when you go vote with that particular slip because it is numbered. Then get the barcode on them. So when you don't participate in here, then see like you are not a working citizen. That can make way some people and can file for them. People them it take longer time for make a process. Because what you do, you know, to participate. There are no signs of you participating in the national building of the country where you live. You have to participate. my brother, and my sister. Sia Finoh, they run for district council na Prince George County. Now an opportunity for support to my sister. If anybody in that county they don't get anything different but this sister, or maybe they don't hurt somebody, this is not time for we forgive and build. Yeah, this is not time for you forgive and build. How long you hold on to grudge against your fellow man where you know say yes, you get a potential. Una two no go agree on something, but for sake of the potential when you get, swallow that pride, destroy that ego, and go support them. If you wake early morning, go vote for Trump. Wake early morning, go vote for Obama. Wake early morning, go vote for Biden, Kamala Harris, and all the people in the mayor, governors, the way you know come on your country. Do so for your sister or the other sister. Then way they want. I know Sister Franca also na North Carolina. I think so. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. I'll get forget another day for himself. If we have to stand by the sisters, I'm telling you, women then get a heart for people. Not a woman the way can forget. Woman then get heart for people. Now combra them. Then bad it they one day they must then click say, I go through pain 9 months for born picking. So for sake of that, let me be a mother. So my brother, my sister, with sister Sia Finoh, dear, election from June 16 to June 23rd, and early voting begins on June 16. Early voting June 16. Una way the American and voting early voting mean June 16 to June 23rd. So we get 65 days. 65 days, 11 hours, 25 minutes. June 28th na the day. But if you know say you're too busy, make them and fall inside that early voting for we sister Sia Finoh. We other sister Debbie Jones just share the site. Click on that site and read more button, no more button. Support them. Support them. And Debbie Jones, thank you very much. Also, dear Yusuf, now you candidate. No Sidom and Sina, you candidate. Push party them around for contributing $10 for do out 1 2 3 McDonald's for the week. The $10 the contribution in there, $10, $25, $50, $100 one. The amount that the way you want for them, push your friends them and push your party them for make sure say una we did the Sierra Leoneans the way did it. May them support with sister this time. And the worldwide area, she's leading as per the you know say America they can do the pool analysis. She's a leading candidate right now. Let we not let this opportunity not pass them by. Let we support Sia Finoh. Sierra Leoneans, these are opportunities where we for the tap into. If Nigerians, and let me tell you one thing, we sister don't do some fundraising events them where I go. Yeah, don't do some fundraising event them when we go. It go surprise una Sierra Leoneans for CC. When I look around the people that we did, now that virtual funding fundraising program, surprise una for say the salon people that we me see. I know we see each 7 Sierra Leoneans. 7. But I saw Liberians, I saw Ghanaians, I saw Nigerians supporting una own sister. Una Sidom, una own sister, they're in the midst of a battle. Now foreign borders and they can't ASEAN up for making her get weary or faint. We Sierra Leoneans and we Sidom. Like I said, if there's something I do about the talk now, when they see the views wave were high. So man, they can passive, it go no more, not to be concerned. But yet, we Sierra Leoneans, we always talk about sweet Sierra Leone. Sweet Sierra Leone only means Sierra Leone there. Sweet Sierra Leone also mean here. How you own you Sierra Leone, now a different land, now it make sweet. If you cannot fight for your Sierra Leone in a different land and make Sierra Leone relevant, then Sierra Leone will never be sweet back home. Because we only agree, say, the amount of resources we send to Sierra Leone, now because of we there. Just imagine, if we don't get the number of Sierra Leoneans in the diaspora, how messy we nation for them become today. How messy. Like I say initially, I've seen Sri Lankans getting involved in Canadian politics. We create them the opportunity for making they bring them brother and sister that can work. Then they bring over 50,000 of them. They come here every year for can work permit, because they're involved in government. They know say such opportunity are available. Then they pass them back to the community leaders and say, "Una tap into this. Una apply for this." Yes. I've seen Jamaicans coming here to work in coffee stores, Tim Hortons. Because what you know, then they enter inside government, then they see the opportunity and know about the opportunity, then support, pass on to the community. Heads him. Una apply for this. Portuguese. Filipino, they come inside boku, because there are people into politics. In fact, when election they can't in place here, you see say the big party, the liberal and the conservative, then they focus on them big nationals in country like India, China, the Philippines, and they focus into them people there. Then they bring them, come open opportunities for them. Because they go out there and vote, they participate in elections, they support and they bring forth their own, and they tell them, say, bring on your own candidate, they can represent you now. So the more they present their candidate, the more them people in the community go vote for them. So tell me, my brother and sister, we have a beautiful sister like this, smart, they run for office. And this America, they call it Great America. But not go feel sweet for go out there and support her and make sure say he win this election. When not go feel that sweet today. When not go feel sweet and say, hey, Bobo, Salon wishes to get people inside the American government now. Good. So when trouble meets with country, we know the channel. We know the button for touch. Pop. And when we elect Sia self get for lobby, get for our body, for me then elect himself. He get for do good work for the people and they say, sellers and they will do good work. And when you do that good work, when trouble meets we, the community they say, hey, we get with sister inside you. Well, we reach out to him. Pass on to Sia. Then Sia they forward. That's where they go. You understand? That's where they go. But if we choose not for support, we own sister, we own border them, where they take such venture, then I'm afraid that we are not ready. We are not ready. We're not ready as Sierra Leoneans. So dear, unalo we tin up Tkanga one, and let's try for support Sia Finoh. Again, you go to www.siafinoh.com. You go able for contribute. You go able read more. So look at the quote she said. We are faced with the new environmental challenges every single day. This is why we need 21st century leaders in Prince George's County that will push for clean technology and protect our children from high and unhealthy levels of ground level ozone, which triggers asthma attack. This is one of the campaign points. It get so many campaign points them where they push forward. And see, I'm not going to forget in community Sierra Leone. I'm not going to forget in community. I don't talk to Sia one or two times. I don't think say she'll be an ungrateful person. No. I think say we the Salone community, I think say we don't want before and it go back. We the Salone community, now we don't let we sister dong. Do ya? Una let we grab. Let we grab this time. Let we grab this time and support Sia Finoh. Yeah, other sisters already on. I will try to get a name because I don't want for can't talk now for Sia no more in left hand and get different districts already on. So when I get them, I will come now we talk on them again, present them to una. Maryland, then say that they think they happen. Maryland, then say that they sweet day. Maryland, then say people in salon business are all man business. Do ya? This is an opportune time. This is an opportunity for let una come out and throw support for Sia Finoh as they run for Prince George's County's Council District 3. Sia Finoh we choice. Sia Finoh we option for now we begin break that barrier of laziness and say salon people and just now no more. Now we begin present to people and say we know we don't Sierra Leone but we serve the inside government. Now we begin present to we neighbors them, we foreign brothers and sisters and say we self can do and we have people who are capable to contribute to the laws of America, to support the growth of America and also for push the African agenda. So my brother, my sister, Anthony Kabu, welcome. Now we all support. Now we all support Sia Finoh and we other sisters them way they run for office around America. So dear, go on www.siafinoh.com and read more. Debbie, dear, share that link again, please, my sister. Thank you very much. So that I can go see them for contribute. You can contribute you $10, you $20, $25. Just say, Sia, I'm not in your district. I am not in your city, I'm not in your town, I'm not in your time zone, I'm not in your area, I'm not in your country. But do ya, for sake of salon, let me support you with $20. Let me support you with €5. Let me support you with 10 pounds. Let me support you with 50 leons. 50 leons, as you call it. 500,000 you should equivalent them into US dollars. Alright. So my brother and sisters, I want to tell you plenty thank you. Dear, let us not forget for tap into this opportunity. Our sister Sia Finoh need we support. Again, if plenty because me talk, feel so disappointed that young people are not the by him ask out the cause. And one of the causes they give me funny. Say some people in the talk behind shumu say how him not they go empathy, go dance with them, this and they go this and that. But not all man a party person. If we sit and not mingle with you, not mean say not like in community. No, Joe Biden not been can mingle with salon people them. No, Joe Barack Obama not can dance na them party then and baby shower and then thing he never. In fact, he not be know who they get himself. Do ya? Hillary Clinton never. And it's not one. But we went out there and voted for her. This is your own sister. This is Sia Finoh. Connectivity, and I see we fine woman. I'm not glad if we say we get fine sister. Fine sister, they represent the country. Do ya wanna come and support Sia Finoh? Alright? I tell you plenty thank you. Let God bless you now. And do ya let you hold on, let you get kanga heart against yourself. Yeah? Let you get kanga heart against yourself. Women in politics. This name fa last tuna. Nyapo. Yes, you can reach out to Sia Finoh. You can interview him. She is open to interviews, and you have a good platform now. Reach out to Sia Finoh. I will send you number. now you messenger and reach out to Sia Finoh. She's open up, and yes, this is what she wants. You want to talk to Sierra Leoneans, you want to support, and I believe say you have a platform where a lot of people them they follow you. You can use that way for help, promote them, and ask Sierra Leoneans them for TINAP for Sekaran. Thank you very much for coming out and asking, making that request. Thank you. Let God bless you now. And we hope say that other people that we get different platform them will come on board, and that will all sit down for motivate Sierra Leoneans and say we sister Sia Finoh need we support. We sister Sia Finoh need we support. We need Sierra Leoneans and we for begin the inside the American system, so that we self go begin see opportunities them. We self go begin see open doors, because we dey relax, we dey fail, forget representations them inside the system, that make things them always difficult for you. We too relax. You know, they push Sierra Leoneans. The Nigerians are ahead of us today in governance. They read them, border them inside governance, because they are pushful. And when they do that, they bring back to them. Then they support the Jamaicans, the even small Gambia inside Canada. Yeah, they CP and they put candidates them into American Canadian system. The Somalians them go inside the system. Why? Because then they come in, then they go inside politics, and when they go inside politics, and they sabi all the do much they work for worker, and you know all, because when you go inside politics, you don't know you're inside the system. Sabi all the more than I make you see when anything happen and fire grenades in Somalia, you go bring 20,000 people Canada, then fire 3 bullets in Somalia, then go bring 50,000 people Canada, because then they inside the system. Then they inside the system, they're able to lobby. Yeah. So my brother and sisters, Sia Finoh on a candidate for District 3, Prince George's County Council, District 3. Uno come up here, uno make it misunderstand. She is the leading candidate right now. So imagine if the lead right now where we know the support them. If we jump on board now, voila, the game over. That's when they will tell the opponent and say the game there bar. If you're not able, pull on, like I said, pull on. So thank you. God bless you all. Have a wonderful Saturday evening. Bye bye.